Beta, Gaia,
Sisters.
not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance.
I love how all the enemies don't even care about the
Most
terminal.
importantly,
They're just chasing us around.
the others. But also,
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can
I'm
do
not
that.
complaining.
even if your device
Makes our job
works,
easier.
there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll
Okay,
know
let's get out of here.
when I need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in.
So, to get all your codes you need,
Where's the best place
I would
to
have
meet?
to say we have to do at
On the coast,
least
just across from the island.
maybe...
Once there, I'll show you the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Survivals are the best
I'll
because
let
you
you
get a
know when I
lot
arrive
of
at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Yes, you need to press square, and then
Me too.
when you do, it'll show an animation
Minute?
for a few seconds of you extending your weapon out. And then you have the choice, Vanquish, or, what's the other one called?
Yeah, convert.
Convert
Tilda,
means
help me
you
get in
make
touch
them
with
your
Beta.
ally, and they
She
will
told
come
me
once in a
something
while to
important.
help you on missions, at
There's an
random.
installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're
Okay,
inside,
so you
I
want
need you
to
two to split off
Vanquish
from the
then.
rest and destroy
Because
it.
Vanquish is
So you'll have to bring
where you
explosives.
get the
Vanquish will
weapon.
give you the
Help stop
weapon.
the drones.
But if you go with,
Everything
recruit them,
depends on
you
it.
don't get the weapon or dog.
You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate
Okay.
the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta.
Yeah, it will show like two
She
banners
I'm sure.
saying vanish or
All right.
conquer. So,
Why? What am I trying to do?
or not conquer, but
About the
convert.
Anything
Yeah.
Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we
Known
can
for
take her on
opening
her
5
word.
lockers.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Yeah. Yeah, sisters are better because they only steal credits, where the liches steal everything.
I just wanted to
But
check how you're
less
doing first.
of
We'll find
everything,
out
but...
too.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already. Oh, earlier you mentioned something about Tanakh rebels and the Oseram, but we never really talked about it. I'm just saying, if you want to discuss it, you let me know.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Ah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. Saved my butt with those Spectres. Wouldn't feel right to leave it behind now. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked
RPG?
about family.
Oh, wait, no, it's Brett.
Ursa. Loss and revenge. How you help.
Isn't there an app for Warframe for your extractors?
There's a phone app, yeah, and it does have the extractors on your phone app.
World ending and all. No time like
Well, there's a lot of stuff to it. Like you can check your inventory. You can check the day of times and stuff for each zone.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You don't need to log out of it to play Warframe. I never log out of it.
Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. Everyone here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
I never log out of it, so...
There was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were.
Maybe my older phone doesn't interfere with the game version? I don't know.
He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility.
It's not mine either. It doesn't have the annoying voice.
Looking at it, I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere.
Remember what I said, Brett? Do not interact with it once you knock it down.
And any fears I
Your
had about our mission
sister.
were gone. I miss him terribly.
I know. You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad.
I'm coming to get you, man.
I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. I should go.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Oh, we almost got our first code.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old? Kotallo will protect you inside the Zenith.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a cell.
I'm not afraid. I know Kotallo will fulfill his duty
got
as
one.
do I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'll hold on to it just in
Stay
case it
alive.
goes down again.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Oh god, no!
Once all this is over, will you go back?
It's
to
mine.
Constellation?
I don't know.
That's
the more I
mine.
think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even
Her
know if
voice
they'd let
is
me
so
keep this
annoying.
focus you gave me, or what they do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even
We just
if
killed
I
yours.
somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety?
Oh god.
Or losing Federa?
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her.
Oh, my dog
She
must have
won't do any
died.
better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I do.
Okay, I'm with
The
you.
rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected.
I'm coming to get you.
But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors.
Damn it.
The Overseers would have us believe they were
It's okay, we still got a little bit of points from it.
But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end,
good riddance.
It's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded
like
on
a
stained
grandma.
parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy. I'll be at the may truth lead us to victory.
RPG, your thing's here.
Did you need something?
I got you. Oh, we got a dog on us.
Something else?
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved.
Hold up, we need to
Through the
finish this
sons
dog
of
off.
Prometheus, I could execute my plans,
There we go.
all while remaining anonymous.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No.
Oh, this is a good spot. There's only two ways.
That particular detail.
Get your dog up.
Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system.
Okay, I got
now
this side.
It's a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes. Exactly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with Quinn.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and creating a pantheon out of corporate shells.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
If you hit follow,
so
it
those
should.
run-ins with the Quinn I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
I'll be going?
As you wish.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space rocks down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I think I was going to.
Hephaestus tried multiple times to hack into the repair bay.
I can't remember what it was now.
But doesn't look like it succeeded.
No, it wasn't Dry Dock. Oh well, it'll come back to me eventually. I think so. I'm going to help him since that one's almost done. Oh, I wanted to let Brett know I was doing some research on the I'm coming to get you, RPG. The themes in the Tenno Labs. nobody was touching them, so I started researching them.
There you are. Well done, Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example.
There we go, let's get the hell out of here.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't.
Oh, now I remember what I was. The ammo
She had lost her mother
resupply.
a few
I
days
started
back.
the research on the large
I
one.
filled a void for her. I know it did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz
Well, the
stayed
large
behind.
ones are really nice because you can
I
make
should have
100
done
of them and they give you more.
So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Okay, I'm gonna check mine.
You said before that you're not like the previous.
Go into that thing I showed you, told you about, where you can see your sister.
Their plans.
Down at
Out
the
of necessity.
right-hand corner.
I'm not proud of it. But complicity
Yeah, he
became a
knows.
means of survival. Both when Earth was
Kahari?
consumed and when the colony on Sirius
K-H-R-A?
was destroyed. I did what I
I
had
think
to.
I have that.
But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
I have my first one.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzinet's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but no. There were a few with whom I got along. Aniko Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving my past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter. All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you, Kotallo. I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together, and I am grateful too.
Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will not.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to knock, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored. I'll see you soon then.
It will be my...
Javert.
Stay alert, soldier.
Okay, oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Kick his ass.
I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base. Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue
Damn
Beta
it!
and Gaia.
I almost had him.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
I just got through his shield just as he disappeared. Okay, let's get distraction.
Where are the others?
Not far.
It's time to leave. Yeah, we got all to leave.
Couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
No more are gonna spawn.
Are we all here?
I wish
Then
more
let's
would
begin.
spawn.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Fatalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will shoot you?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
I was wondering what you were doing.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Oh.
Let's go.
I said oh. Me and
Get to the launch
RPG, we
tower
went to
as
sleep
quickly
at
as
2 in the
possible.
morning.
I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
We got carried away with our sisters.
Company, follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Up here.
World's going to shit. At least I don't live in a capital. Oh.
Anytime you're ready. How about leave it here then?
Stop looking already.
I'll follow you in. I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
World's fucked.
Now's my chance!
I heard that crunch from here. We got it.
I think you're right.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Yeah, you swim. I'll stay, Tyson. I had a climber. I guess I'll find another one. I'm not really built for climbing.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their
Hey,
salvage
can you
may
help
prove useful to you now.
I said I could use your help here taking this dog down.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
There we go. He's gone. About 4 more of those dogs and we have our next code. Only 3. You have 1 right now, and you're about to get your second.
Cover her! Firing!
So altogether, maybe another 10 dogs. What?
Better than any Oseram.
Yep. Hit him while he's in the squid. Well, I don't really think the detonation would be beneficial to me, because I use the squid to gather them up and then hit them with the spikes.
Clear those weeds.
Yep, I call them spikes.
It's here what you want.
Because they do kind of impale.
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah,
Yeah, I have one.
Remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of a...
Yeah, I was heading for the next dog. Are you down?
Oh yeah.
I'm coming.
Good times.
Oh.
More Spectres.
I'm dropping some energy over here.
That's fine.
We're in a mission right now. We'll be out in a second.
I grab it if you need it. Here we go. Are we gonna attack or what?
Where the hell? Yeah, I'm coming. Let's kill our dog and then just run.
Well, should we go for it, Aloy?
Always hate that quote. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard that crunch from here. You want to target me, do ya?
We're taking the dog down. Where the heck are you? I thought you were by my side. Yeah, the stupid dog.
What are we waiting for?
So whatever type of dog you're gonna get, it's gonna be overpowered. His is weird. It's tanky and it hits hard. But yet his sister is like a squishy tank. She gets ripped. Yeah, your dog. I think that's yours. Oh, no. The enemy dog.
Yeah, the dogs are tankier than the sisters usually, but...
I know, but I've been ripping through the dogs perfectly fine when I was doing it with RPG.
Here.
But for some reason, the dog we're facing here is like... It's glowing blue and stuff. Okay. That's her... Okay, let's go, Extraction.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
We don't need the fighter. Oh, there's a dog here. Take him out and then we
keep moving.
Not as fast as we
God,
can.
it's yours again.
You alright?
I think. Sort of. Possibly mine. And he's down. Get the fuck out of here.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Looks like the others have things under control.
Pick it up. You need it? Not fair, but it'll do.
You only need one more dog and you get another code. Yep, and then you got your second code.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
No, it'll get you your next code. We have one more code after that. And then we're... No, you got two codes. There's 3 codes altogether. Yeah, you're... No, it's gonna give you your second. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you're working on your second.
Up the slab.
Sorry.
You shoot like a Notaru, Aloy!
Ready to go on?
You wanna come join us, RP?
Alva and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time we don't have.
Yeah, you can take it off.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You
had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Well, it should be fast as the extermination. We did a survival and a capture. But that should be still up there for you, and we can actually go and repeat those missions.
Come on, let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flew back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The power database.
That, big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through. Guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Could try using acid ammo.
Pick it up. You need it? Live long, kill your rat. Anytime you're ready.
Even if we manage to stop the nuke from coming at us, and the radiation and stuff, it will still be in the air and slowly fall to the ground.
Follow you in. Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre.
I think they can handle it.
Are we gonna attack or what? Come on, let's cross over. Find anything?
Yeah. This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one.
Okay, well, distraction's right here. We can just go.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff. This place is gonna come down around our ears. Hold the place. Guy got that carrying machine. Yeah, well, when that happens, this thing on my back better work.
Oh, you maxed it out? Yep, you should.
You don't know the third until you complete the circle.
Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
So we need to kill more dogs.
We're almost to the tower.
Yeah. I did notice the symbol that kind of looks like a butthole is typically the one that's the very end one, but
causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith's inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze to the
So I got my second code.
Silence.
One moment more.
Yeah,
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation.
Ooh, and I have it.
Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he
wanted-
preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
You okay, man?
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Although that's probably because I've been sorry. Yeah, I only have enough for maybe one go around.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
I only drink on the weekend. It's normally on Friday.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Oh no. He can rejoin us.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
You want to fight?
I can't let him catch me.
Well, he has to select it because it's probably already done on my side. Because that spy mission is the last easy one. The rest are interception and defense.
I'm on my way to help. Just need.
That's pretty easy.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
You still playing Horizon over there?
Yeah, I just took down one of the Zeniths by shooting him in the head 3 times.
Now we're having fun.
Forbidden West, yeah. Yeah,
You okay? I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost out.
Horizon is on both consoles,
Gerard just
but
activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Aaron? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Oh, that one's okay. It's not yours.
Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess when Matilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zenith Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alba?
Alba.
Alba! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out.
Oh, you're right there on the ledge.
Yeah, Chainsaw Horde was one of the required ones for sacrifice. Yeah. Yeah. It's a solo mission. Yeah, unfortunately with Warframe, they decided, like, later on that it was better to do, like, solo story missions, right? Granted, they made it easier to do those missions, but... yeah.
Oh, I'm being invaded. The dog. The red veil. Yeah, that's red veil. The healing, the elders are Euloka. I'm right here.
Sometimes it might be Kumar. Like, if sometimes they do it like where it's like at the point that it looks like it should be done, but then it's like a tick less or something, right? But hopefully that's not the case with you. One time I had a sister that, like, it stopped right at 0, so it was like, really?
I got him. It does.
It does.
It shares. So no fighting.
This is it.
I think the dogs are no matter what, because, like, even, like, if you join someone late, you'll get their progress that they had even before you joined, right? So...
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to force ours to the next planet.
Natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
Yep.
And you've been lying.
Don't worry, the dogs give you a lot.
What is it?
It looks like you have a lot to do, but it's not.
It is us.
You need probably about 3 dogs
The minds
or 4.
of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway.
Yeah.
Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I heard that before.
This Spectre was designed...
Is there any, doesn't look like there's any missable loot on this guy. I don't want to take those.
Survive against more than that.
I better scan that thing first.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilde, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilde didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribe of Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board with that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the town.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
I got the end credit scenes for Horizon now.
Oh, a dog. Oh no, that's not a dog. It's disappointment. Oh, we got 2 relics out of this. I think I have 4, 2 radiant. Yeah, you're good. After we manage to vanquish our sisters, I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, I have lock. No. Oh, I still need about 2 more dogs to finish my 3rd code. I think we should do the spy mission, and then do the capture for Pastine.
These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Yes. The voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns.
Yeah, Void Fishers give you the mods that you need to kill the sisters, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one guy sounds pretty tired, so...
I'll go take a 2-hour nap and I'll be back up. Well, we would have been on this part a lot sooner if we realized sooner with Connor. Yeah. Well, see you guys in a bit.
Not a guarantee. There's... Yeah. With the two of you doing it, there's a better chance, but I don't know. I think my net type just crapped out, or maybe that's his. Yeah. Man, these credits are really long. You probably glitched out in the game too, so.
Gotcha. You're up so early, no?
Her dad clinking around.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do?
Oh, that's kinda nice. They gave thanks to Herman Hulse, which No, like Herman Hulse is the developer of Horizon 1, right? And he didn't actually work on Horizon 2 because he joined Sony Entertainment after Horizon 1. But they still gave thanks to him in the credits, so... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. And I thank you for playing again. The first Horizon also thank you for playing, and this one had thank you for playing.
My hands are full of flowers, my ears are full of songs, my heart is sad and numb. I'd rather just be alone. I listen when you talk, your words all make sense, but underneath the dark, I hear where we are going with this.
Welcome back, RPG.
I dreams I never left. I had courage like the beast. My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach. You harden with your words. Maybe fear is armor too. My voice is not that strong. When hurricanes come running from you, I am raindrops in the flood.
Elizabeth had a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned. And there are still dangers ahead. Maybe the biggest yet. But after what Beta and I accomplished, I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. Together. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. With Regala out of the way, Hekarro and Tenakth, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that it's not a battle I am going to win. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed, he refused to let me push him away. Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was. Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. Are we gonna be able to fix the biosphere? With Hephaestus back out in the wild?
With its escape to the global Cauldron network, Hephaestus has resumed its operations and increased its security protocols. I am already formulating options to recontain it. Additionally, I will utilize the capabilities of my remaining subordinate functions and make every effort to stave off collapse of the biosphere. I am certain it will gain us some time.
Sounds good.
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
travels check.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.